then they've got a remedy for them is applying for bankruptcy. And I think the reason why they went straight to bankruptcy for me is because it was over two properties as well. I've got a rental property which used to be a student property, and student properties are exempt from tax, and now it's not. And so of course they're hot on it, aren't they? And
I'm a
I'm like,
mosque.
yeah, and
I
I'm
pay
yeah, I
thousands.
know, yeah, yeah. If it was a religious, yeah, maybe I'm going to start running church workshops in there and praising, because you can actually get exempt, can't you?
You
From
can, but the whole property has to be, not just one room.
right,
People thought, oh, if you dedicate one room as like a worship area, you don't have to pay council tax, but you do. Unless the whole building is dedicated to worship, then
right.
you still have to pay council. Well, we say you have to pay council tax. No, you don't.
Exactly, but yeah. So where did I get up to? Yeah. So basically, I was back in court then in February, and having taken advice through a different route. So this is important to say, right? So when I put my first appeal notice form in, which was back in as soon as I got the bankruptcy order, so it was early September or middle of September, I was following a certain way of thinking, taking advice from a couple of people. And so that's very much reflected on what I put on this form. Since then, I'd changed tacks, I'd followed other people, I'd learned more, I'd done this, I'd done that. Because obviously there's different people teaching different ways. And it's really hard to know which way to go. And it's really hard to know what's going to work for you. But ultimately, I think what I've come to the conclusion of, and most people do, is you have to, A, fully believe that you're sovereign. Never mind, yeah, well, I know this sovereign thing's a
No,
thing, and
you've got to say it with conviction.
you've got to fully believe it. And I think for all of those times I was in court feeling a bit scared, not fully believing, not fully comprehending what it's all about.
Or just
And
having that element of doubt. That's
yeah,
all it takes.
yeah, and they come in with this authority,
Mm.
and you feel like,
Like a little
because
school kid.
yeah, and they're talking legalese and this, yeah, exactly. And it's just like,
And this is why I say it does take so much courage. And anyone who's doing this, I salute you, because it is so much. You need balls the size of fucking boulders, because
yeah,
it is scary.
it was, if I had my time again, would I have done what I did? Because I sort of went into it a bit blind, and I ended up in some hot water, and then I had no choice. I basically had no choice because I've got assets. The fuckers are coming after me. I'm going to protect my home and anything else that they want. What's that?
I've got this lady on tomorrow, recording tomorrow, and she's just written this book, and it's Protect What's Yours, and it's all about trusts and stuff and how
It's
to
not
go
Trina,
about
is
it.
it?
No, it's Josephine Wallow.
Josephine Wallow. Okay.
I'll pass you her details, because she'd be a good guest for you to get on.
Yeah, yeah,
So
brilliant.
yeah, there you go. God,
Yeah, so
get to
thank you.
keep talking.
So yeah, so I was just basically I was in hot water and I needed to sink or swim. And it's amazing when where the journey takes you. And I had to surrender a lot, and I had to just be open, and all of that sort of thing. So February comes. We're in and we're with a very, very experienced district judge. He's been in the game since the early 90s. He's probably seen and heard it all. And he came in very authoritarian. This is how it's going to be. No talking over me. This, that, and the other.